Gang, back with another video. Today we are going up against the Toronto Raptors. But yeah, man, I'm just trying to get all the endorsements done and upgrading my player and maxing them out, but I'm not so close to them, so I'm saving my money right now. That's how I haven't been upgrading yet. But yeah, man, we're going up against the Toronto Raptors. Hopefully we can win that game. And last game we won against the Philadelphia 76ers 2 times in a row, so that's really good. But that's enough of me talking. Let's get into it.
The 2K Sports pregame show. Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And coming right up, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Toronto Raptors. For the Raptors, this is their first time playing this squad so far this season. Last year, they had a winning record against them, going 2-1. A few moments here before we start the game, let's talk shooting guards. Kenny, some have said the talent at that position is the weakest it's been in some time. Which young shooting guards do you think are poised to fill that void?
Well, James Harden's already there. We're talking about Kobe and D Wade's departure as the top guys, so to speak. Klay Thompson, versatile shooter, defender, two-way player, as you love to call him, Ernie.
You know what you named two, Kenny? You're going to take it to 5. I'm going to give you 3 more. Jimmy Butler,
okay,
tough as nails with a groin.
I like him.
My homeboy down in Orlando, Victor Oladipo.
Ooh, already?
Defense and athleticism, yes, already. And at the last spot, Andrew Wiggins, young fella with all the potential to do it all.
Great potential. A little too young, Victor and Andrew, but they're on their way.
Let's send it down to Kevin Harlan as we approach the tip.
Greetings, everyone. You got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. For the Milwaukee Bucks, they come in off a good outing against the Nets.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. The star pair of Lowry and DeRozan are the guard. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Stolen, and it's Carroll in at the small forward. Last outing for Toronto, they won that game against the Magic.
Was not even close. I mean, they had points coming from all over the place.
Yeah, they stayed true to the game plan offensively and never strayed at all. Impressive performance.
Now here's Carter Williams. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Feeds it to Plumlee. Rebounded by Luis Scola. Lowry against Carter Williams. Back to DeRozan. Milwaukee with the rebound. We're about 1 minute in the first. Antetokounmpo dishes to Carter Williams. Monroe with a screen out.
Oh, sticking too much.
Carter Williams kicks to Monroe, and it's blocked by DeRozan. And they get it back. Here's Carter Williams. Carter Williams with another miss.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first command.
Outside Lowry to the inside. Carroll, and there's the whistle. Foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there. Just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
All right, now, gentlemen, group shots. Group shots.
No good on the free throw. the second. The Bucks have gone 0-4, missing their first 4 field goals. Carter Williams, the pass to Plumlee. And it's Antetokounmpo, penetrated. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
A rim rocker.
Looked for a second like he might rip the cylinder loose.
I tell you what, that is some grown man strength on that attack.
Now here's DeRozan. In the game against Orlando, very impressive.
That would have been lucky had it fallen 4 shots.
Yeah, look at the coach's face, the expression. It says all over it.
And that one's good.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him to him.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hi, Kevin. I caught up with head coach Dwayne Casey. We discussed their game plan defensively, and he mentioned that controlling Greg Monroe will be crucial. He said Monroe is a guy who can score inside, rebounds well, and his passing really sets him apart. Their offense runs best when it goes through his hands, so pressuring him and staying vigilant is essential for us. Guys, can they slow him down?
All right, Doris.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
Hey, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control, even though he's going at breakneck speed. He still maintains his body control.
Now here's Plumlee. An 11-point game for him in the win against Brooklyn.
And don't forget about his work on the glass. I mean, he contributed a number of ways. And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the night. Augers checked in for Plumlee.
One shot. Mind the length. Mind the length. One shot.
And that one misses. Toronto trailing. Outside Lowry. Carroll dishes to Lowry. Screen by Valanciunas. Good try by Lowry. Use that bit to get in close.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. Body control essential in that situation. If you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
Now here's DeRozan. Following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo. Deep pointer. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist from DeRozan. Lowry's got 5.
Luis Scola setting a really nice screen that time.
And Middleton kicks to Monroe. A fader. That's good. There's 1:54 left here in the first quarter. Lowry up top. Carter Williams covering. Lowry passes to Scola. Off the left rim and out.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just makes it slip on.
Oh, Maestro, you're so good at making those lead passes. Like conducting an orchestra.
Now, here's Lowry. Talking about that win against the Magic, he was definitely a major factor as well. And DeRozan, here we go. The shot goes in, first of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
And that one's good.
That's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
Here's DeRozan. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
Scola, no luck. Bucks have gone 6 of 12 for the field here in the first quarter. Here's Middleton. On that one down, 2 points with his first shot of this game. Has no one team gaining control early on.
Give and take back and forth the whole way. thus far.
Yeah, and you look at the lead change, it's 6 already.
Now here's DeRozan. Pass to Valanciunas. And fouled hard that time. No good to the line and shoot two. That one on Monroe. For Toronto, they have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
All right, now, take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw.
Corey Joseph Strain, good at finishing inside the rim, around the basket when his feet is set. Use LT to body him, force him out of the paint. Weakness, he's known as a stealing ability, hold and flick or stick to put him on heels and take him off a dribble.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
He should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
On the wing, Harris. With 1 on the clock. He cut it!
And he beats the buzzer to end the quarter.
Terrific shot there. I mean, he was calm, he was poised, didn't rush it at all. You gotta tip your hat to him. That was well done.
And a chance to hear from point guard Kyle Lowry about the chemistry of this Raptors team. They're all pulling in the same direction.
We got a group of guys who came in and bought into the offensive system, the defensive system, and it just clicked. And we got a bunch of guys in here who only want to see each other be successful, and it's rare in this league to have a team like that.
The question is whether or not that team unity, as rare as it is making a difference for the Raptors. Does it make Kyle Lowry any better? Do they just give it more time?
You know, you could argue it both ways, Kevin, because it's worked both ways. I mean, teams that couldn't stand one another have won rings, and so have tight-knit groups who were really close. So there's really no magic formula. I think there's a little bit of art to go with the science.
Either team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they show.
Harris, he's in at the point. Mayo out there, Jabari Parker. And it's Vasquez, and it's Plumlee in at the middle spot, man in the middle. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Let's go down to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nets came through when they needed him to. He finished with 8 points, and part of that scoring came from beyond the arc, adding a few threes to his already impressive season total. A great game from him and what has been a solid start for the team on the year.
All right, thank you as always, Doris. And another special game from a player that we know is incredibly capable for this team.
Yeah, and he proved his value again in that last game. I mean, he's a contributor in this team, no doubt.
Yeah, and they're going to need a few other players to lend a bigger hand today. I mean, they can't expect him to carry the entire load 2 games in a row.
Here's Thornton, following the basket by O.J. Mayo. And Thornton kicks to Joseph on the wing. Johnson, 6 to shoot. It's rebounded by Mayo. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 to start off the second quarter. Plumlee sets the pick for Harris. In the corner, Mayo with it. Shoots the three. Score the basket. His second in 2 attempts.
Well, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
And Joseph Dix to Valanciunas. Johnson sets the screen for Valanciunas. Johnson with a screen on Harris. It's stolen by Mayo. Pushing it up. Here's Harper. The shot's good. Vasquez making the play. And it's a 6-point Bucks lead.
That's an easy. We call those bunnies. That's what they need.
And the Raptors shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. And Thornton pitched to Patterson. And again, no good by Toronto.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Harris misses. And it's Marcus Thornton with the foul. That's his first foul. One checked in for Milwaukee. And Toronto also making a switch. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Bucks leading by 6. Outside Mayo. Harris outside. Plumlee sets the bid for Harris. And a miss here on the dribble. Raptors trail by 6. Joseph dishes to DeRozan. Shot tremendous, cold run, and again, no good by Toronto.
That's the one he knows he should have played.
Here's Harris. Carries the long-range jumper. Harris has got his second basket of the night.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there? Because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
Now, here's Joseph. Trying to shoot. And DeRozan.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screen play. Won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Camp. 1:33 left to play here in the half. Patterson with the screen. It's DeRozan with the drive. He got right to the cup using that screen. And now it's only a 5-point Bucks lead.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot. Let the game come to you. We're forcing the issue too much.
For him. Last season, he averaged 11 points a game. 3 assists.
Larry is strength. He is known to setting up his teammates up with a great pass, press, exit, jump in the lane to disrupt his pass attempts. Weakness: his mid-range jumper struggles off the balance used when LT witnesses bottoming up and shoot and force him to
That's a dribble from Milwaukee. Rose checked in for Miles Plumlee. Now Antetokounmpo comes in for Jabari Parker. And Middleton subbed in for O.J. Mayo. And then for Toronto, Luis Scola. He's checked in for Patterson. Damari Carroll comes in for Marcus Thornton. And it's Lowry in for Corey Joseph. Now here is Harris. 5 points in the game. The feed to Monroe. The baseline jam. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got his 3rd assist on the night. Raptors trail by 7. DeRozan passes to Scola. Back to DeRozan. Shot no good. And Milwaukee will come the other way. This is their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
Yeah, these teams pretty familiar with one another. They'll face off 4 times this year.
And you know, Greg, both would love to get the upper hand early. This game to me is psychological as much as anything. I mean, a win here provides that edge you're looking for.
Milwaukee shooting their 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom 3rd of the league.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
That's good from Harris.
I thought I was gonna miss. I'm so used to not missing, man. I'm so used to not missing, man. It's kind of hard for me to change the shot meter.
He hits both from the strike. Raptors trail by 9.
Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Oh, without question, Greg. I mean, the wise move would be to get themselves a quick shot so they have an opportunity to get that 2-for-1.
And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Carroll. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Tell you what, that was all made possible by the heads-up defense at the other end.
And I love that as soon as they get their hands on the basketball, they immediately get out in transition.
Carter Williams gets to Antetokounmpo. With 2 seconds left, and he gets the bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
Playing smart offensively in the first half. No doubt.
I'm enjoying the gameplay though. I'm just letting y'all guys know I'm enjoying the gameplay, and mostly I'm not used to missing the shots. Because on 2K16, it's like when you try to shoot free throws or greens all the time. Sometimes it don't go in because they change the shot meter.
Hey, Kevin, well, Coach Casey, obviously it's early in the season, but how would you say this team is shaping up in terms of its chemistry and personnel-wise?
I love our guys. We have a great group of young men. They're competing hard, and it feels good because I know our guys are totally engaged and focused and giving what they have.
Coach, thank you for the time. Gentlemen, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be back after halftime as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
Okay, eyes up front, guys. Our fans are really liking what we've done so far, and so am I. Let's go through some things. I like how many points we were able to generate from the paint in the half. Our offense should have a nice balance to it going forward, because their D has no choice but to put some more bodies in the middle and create some space for us on the perimeter. One thing I liked, our passing, getting a lot of assists. Unselfish passing can get us into a nice rhythm, and that's how we get ourselves on a run. And let's try to play the second half at a moderate pace. Not too slow, but not too fast that it turns into a shootout. That's not what we want. All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
The second half is about to get going here. Got a lot of DeMar DeRozan has done in this game. Raptors trail by 9. And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Lowry and DeRozan are the guard tandem. Scola out there with Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Carroll in at the small forward position.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Monroe. And fouled hard that time. They'll get to the line and shoot 2. For Milwaukee, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Monroe. And so Greg Monroe kills both of them. Raptors trail by 9. DeRozan with it. Scola, a screen on Monroe. Outside DeRozan. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Monroe dishes to Carter Williams. Monroe with a screen on Lowry. Here's Carter Williams. And the shot no good, a bit short. Monroe shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Kicks it to DeRozan. Shoots the 3. And they'll get another chance. Valanciunas passes to DeRozan. Raptors moving the ball around. Stolen by Middleton. And around the break. He feeds it to Carter Williams. Carter Williams with another miss.
3 straight misses here to start the second half.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. It's going to be a Carter Williams.
Boy, good night so far for DeRozan. He's got 10 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for it.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That's it for look from Milwaukee. Parker's checked in for Monroe. Mayo comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Vasquez in for Michael Carter-Williams. Patterson is checked in for the Raptors. Corey Joseph comes in for Kyle Lowry. He's off on the second. Milwaukee leading by 6. Outside Mayo to the right side. Parker against Patterson. Parker kicks to Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
That's a big donut for us here. Start the second half, 4 straight they've missed.
Closing dishes to Valanciunas. Off, touch off the glass. Valanciunas has got 5 points so far.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Parker. A leader. And that's good off the glass that time. 6 points for him.
And they get one now. 1-5 here.
Screen by Valanciunas. Joseph the pass to Valanciunas. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
And that's the way you want to defend this shot.
It's always important to have that good interior defense.
So by Bucks have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
2 shots.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Vasquez. Juan's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Toronto also making a switch. Thornton's checked in. And Vasquez drops them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this league's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Pass to Joseph. Anderson setting the pick for Joseph. To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. And a foul on the shot. The greatest mark for The Raptors shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas. There's the check in for Milwaukee. James Johnson's checked in for the Raptors. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially great when they're scoring the ball and it isn't clipping where they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Now here is Harris. He has 7. He's at the pick. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Here's Plumlee. And good. That was just a bounce off the right side of the rim. Plumlee's got the lead up to 9 now for Milwaukee. Raptors have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Valanciunas sets a screen for Thornton. Dishes it to Valanciunas. Rebounded by the Bucks. Parker's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's Mayo. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. And now it's an 11-point Milwaukee lead.
stats for him. He put up about 7 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And playing with the reserves, he might not get the minutes he'd like, but you sense that hunger to improve.
Well, you know, he stated that he wants to improve, but until that actually happens, he'll continue to come off the bench.
Monroe's checked in for Milwaukee. On defense, Milwaukee. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Now, Defense right out. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range, and the shot clock is stopped. 24-second violation. With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard. See the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. In fourth, the Bucks.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
Outside Mayo. He dishes it to Monroe. Monroe's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Now, here's Joseph. Valanciunas with a screen on Harris. Here's Joseph. Terrific design on the big look. He lays it in. Joseph's got his second basket of the night. Bucks leading by 11. 36 seconds left to play in the third. There's a screen. Right side, Maine. Here's Parker. Toronto grabs the miss. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure good, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And Patterson gets to Valanciunas. Plays it up and makes it in. Valanciunas has got 8.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Harris outside. No good on the buzzer beater. The third quarter comes to a close. Bucks ahead. They're up by 9. And we'll get going after this from the BMO Harris Bradley Center. Leading by 9. Michael Carter-Williams is out there with Vasquez. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Antetokounmpo in at the 4 slot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's Vasquez, and a great assist by Carter-Williams as that one goes in. Carter-Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. Lowry dishes to Carroll. Pass to DeRozan.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get your teammates fired up.
Williams, the pass to Monroe. It's stolen by Johnson. Carter-Williams against Lowry. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Johnson the screen. Here's DeRozan. That doesn't go either for DeRozan.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamorous stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team. An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Antetokounmpo gets to Carter-Williams. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Lowry. Pulls up on the wing, and another basket for Milwaukee.
That is a tough shot.
Thunder trail by 13. Williams miss again. Bucks leading by 13. Hunter Williams dishes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Haskins. No good from outside. The Raptors have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Scola. Rebounded by Craig Monroe. Monroe's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Now here's Middleton. There's the dish to Antetokounmpo. Rebound by Johnson. Raptors trail by 13. Lowry with the ball. Now defended by Carter Williams. Down low. And Luis Scola, the bucket, and the assist from DeRozan. DeRozan's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Antetokounmpo. A good finish at the rack off the slip feet. And the Bucks lead by 13. The Raptors have gone just 33% of the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Scola, no luck.
And they got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Raptors trail by 13. They can use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure good, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And that one's good. And that's 15 points for DeMar DeRozan.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
And Middleton kicks to Vasquez. Hunter Williams against Lowry. And Carter Williams slams it in.
It's hard to believe that he's a point guard. He can power those dunks down as well as any big man in the league.
If not better. He's a phenomenal finisher.
Enjoy seeing that kind of bounce out of that spot on the floor.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Lowry. Here's Carter Williams. Carter Williams with another miss.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Lowry gets to DeRozan. Smokes one up. Cut the bucket.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Bucks.
Mark the bench gave him a big look in this game.
Yeah, you always like to see that, Kevin, when your reserves can perform and help you pull out a win.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight, Greg. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning to play.
And while it's a team game, you can't win without guys showing up. And that was the case tonight for Carter Williams. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we send you now over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Michael Carter Williams.
You know what, Ernie? I must admit it. I didn't see this kind of performance coming from him tonight. He's been coming off the stretch of game where he just looked lost out there. To see him turn around this quickly, it's a nice surprise. Play after play, he was getting after it, making plays, and making it look easy.
He put on such a well-rounded display offensively. He knew exactly what he wanted to do to break down the defense. Even when they made adjustments on him, he adapted. He said, okay, I can handle it. I'll step aside and do something different.
And that'll do it for our broadcast. And I hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
Alright guys, if y'all enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to post mostly every day or every week whenever I have free time. And yeah man, catch you guys in the next video.